So what is medical science and research doing to improve conditions for Stargardt's patients? Understanding that there's currently no cure, we sought out any information we could find, to include asking our doctor if he knew of any treatment available that could possibly slow the progression of the disease. And that's where we discovered Dr. Gerald Nolan, who practices ophthalmology at his Eye and Laser Center in Farmington, Connecticut. Now, Dr. Nolan has trained and lectured around the world and dedicated himself to helping people see. He has had consistent success in improving the vision and quality of life for many patients with retinal diseases. In 2003, he had an idea to test a diluted form of eye drop previously used on glaucoma patients called ecothiopate iodide, or ECHO for short, to see if it would help low vision patients. According to Dr. Nolan, in the course of my ophthalmic practice, I discovered that a topical drop of dilute ECHO can restore lost visual acuity in cases of chronic retinal disease. ECHO appeared to increase the capability of the few surviving neurons in the eye. Now, for our daughters, a typical dosage is 1 drop in each eye every other night, just before going to bed and getting 8 hours of rest. And this is what the bottle looks like. It's very small. So after several years of treatment and visits to Connecticut, which we enjoy doing as a family, our daughters are living proof, basically, that this treatment has helped stop the progression of this disease. Their annual vision tests continue to show no degradation in sight, which is remarkable when you think about how progressive this disease is. But even though this treatment has been very beneficial in preventing further vision loss, it's not a cure. The journey for a cure continues and leads us to the exploration of genetic testing and stem cell research. So let's talk about genetic testing first. Right now, researchers are studying the genetic makeup of families with Stargardt's disease through blood tests to find out how the disease is passed on from generation to generation, and more importantly, discovering how to prevent the A4 gene from causing that toxic buildup that I told you about earlier, which leads to the death of the photoreceptors in the eye. A company called Stargardt is one of several ongoing sponsored gene replacement studies. The treatments work by injecting copies of normal genes into the retina, replacing the defective disease-causing genes. Research is showing that a single treatment can halt disease for several years, possibly even a lifetime. Another breakthrough is stem cell research, which is showing some very promising results. Advanced Cell Technology Incorporated, a leader in the field of regenerative medicine, confirmed that the vision of a patient enrolled in a clinical study of the implant of embryonic stem cells has improved from, get this now, 2400 to 2040. That's remarkable. The improvement was first reported on May 15th of this year in a news article published by Reuters. Both of these research studies offer promising signs that we may be closer to a cure than ever before. So as I have discussed today and shared with you, the sudden diagnosis of a disease such as Stargardt's can have significant physical and emotional impacts, which are certain to bring about major challenges for the child and the parent. But we live in a time where I believe the unimaginable happens, where brilliant minds dedicated to helping others are making a difference every day. We can spend our time wallowing in self-pity, or we can be grateful for the promising outlook ahead. Based on current positive research data, I'm not certain that I will see a cure for my daughters in my lifetime, but I truly believe that they will in theirs. Thank you.